Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, gonna review for you. This time we have this 88 rated Joe Cole card. Now, when I used this base card at the start of this year, I actually really enjoyed it. Now, when I saw he had that Quick Step Plus to go with it on this card, I was very excited because it's one of my favourite playstyle pluses this year. Now, on stats, he's the 5'9", high medium work rates with the 4-star skills, 4-star weight foot, and obviously his preferred foot being that right hand foot. Now, on alternate positions, you play the right mid, the cam, and the left wing, which is very nice about this card, because it just allows to have a bit of variety. So if you got like a left wing and a right wing, you can then play him cam, or if you got a right wing and a cam, you can then play him left wing. It's very nice about this card, just to give it a little bit of versatility. Now, on stats then, so we've got the 90 pace, the 85 shooting, the 87 passing, the 91 dribbling, and the 74 physical. So on paper, looks like a very nice war around the card. Now, I decided to go with the Hunter Chem style just to boost up that pace and that shooting a little bit more, just to make him that extra deadly card. Now, on playstyles, he has the incisive pass, which is a very nice one. He has technical, he has flair, he has first touch, he has Travella, and he has one of my favourite ones this year, which is Quick Step Plus. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel, and I see after positive and negatives. Peace. So on to my other thoughts now. If you don't know how the segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad about the card, what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you utilise the card as best as possible. Now, first me kicking off is those 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, both of these are very nice this card, especially that weak foot. He is a very deadly finisher for what his actual card says it is. I was very surprised at how good he is at shooting. Now, obviously the 4-star skills as well, with his agility, with his quick step plus, it goes together really nicely, and he can pull through skills very agile. Now, next for me is his pace. Wow. Honestly, one of the fastest cards I've used this year. That pace is such a lie. 90 is so much higher than that. Obviously, he's got the Hunter Chem style on it as well. And also that quick step. It just makes him insanely fast and honestly so hard to mark. Now, as I've already just talked about, that shooting is a lie. He will score pretty much every single chance for me. That composure is complete lies. That finishing, complete lies. Obviously, the attack position at times, he might be a little bit here and there. But the actual shooting was incredible on this card. You honestly would think he had like finesse plus and Trivela and stuff like that. Now, next for me is that passing. Now, as you can see, he's even got good passing stats. I know the long pass isn't really amazing, but the short pass, the curve, and the vision are all very good, especially with that incisive pass playstyle as well. It goes together really nicely and just allows you to play him anywhere. You can play him cam, you can play him strike, you can play him wide. He's just such a nice, versatile card. Now, another one of my attributes that I really enjoyed. He has the technical with this dribbling, which makes him insanely good. He just can twist and turn past anyone. And then obviously with that quick step, we'll get him through straight away. It's just, when a card has the technical with high agility, with quick step plus, it's just one of the most lethal combos in the game. And if he had 5-star skills, it would be pretty much over for every card. He'd be one of the best cards in the game in my opinion. Now, next for me is his physicals. Now this is where the card kind of has a little bit of a downfall. The jumping obviously isn't good at his height. The stamina, depending on where you play him, is decent. Obviously, at striker and wide, it's going to be better than what it is at cam. Cam, you're going to be going back a little bit more. And the strength as well is a little bit low along with that aggression. He will get pushed off quite easily. But obviously, he has that quick step plus to get him away from those harsh challenges like the Van Dijk, stuff like that, just to stop him from being bodied. So, on to my other scores on the card. Now, if you don't know how the segment works, I pretty much write each individual stats. I've got shooting, pace, passing, etc. Stuff like that. Just to score out of 10, I also give him an overall score at the end and a value for coin, just so you get a more understanding of the card. Now, first for me is the pace. Now, overall the pace, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. One of the fastest cards I've ever used, not even just this year, just generally. That quick step, I wish he had rapid as well to go with it. That would just make him mind-bogglingly fast. But with his Hunter Chem style, with the pace, with that quick step plus, he's just really, really fast. And I'm hoping the clips do him justice. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Those stats are a complete lie. He's a much better finisher than what they say they are. I wish he had like finesse shot and stuff like that just to go with it. But with that being said, it is still very, very deadly in front of goal. Now, passing for me, this is obviously depending on where you play him. What my personal opinion is, I reckon he's a better striker or wide than cam. I feel like you can use like someone else at cam instead because of that stamina. But with that being said, if you're struggling to like, if you need a cam, he can definitely play cam. But the passing for me, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, the dribbling for me overall, he has the technical, he has good agility stats, he has good ball control, has good dribbling. The composure is a complete lie on this card. So overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. Now, the physicals for me, always let down if I'm honest. The only one that's redeeming is the stamina. And obviously, if you're going to play him cam, you do need a little bit more than that. But with that being said, as a striker, in my opinion, his best position, in his favoured position, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 on overall for the physical. I just feel like that's maybe a little bit high necessarily, but overall that stamina is decent. Now, on overall score for me then, I'm going to give this card a 9.4 out of 10. I genuinely was thoroughly impressed. Now, if he had 5-star skills, I've already said, he'd be one of the best cards in the game. But as a 4-star skill card, if you can compare him to all the other 4-star skillers, he's one of the top 5 in my opinion. So, so good, and I'm really, really jealous I don't have this card untradeable. Value of coins, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Honestly, one of the funnest cards I've used so far this year. And probably, for bargain for buck what you get, I genuinely think he's probably the best. He's an incredible card. But that's all from my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see anything in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to get around to do it, but I'm not like Bates level rich. I can't really afford some of the cards that you probably suggest. But obviously, I'll let you know down in the comments down below. If I can or can't, I'll respond to pretty much every comment. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you next to you, and peace out, guys.